Hey everyone, this is terrible news. The NFL has another Ray Rice style situation on its hands. This is with Kareem Hunt of the Kansas City Chiefs on the eve of the Raiders game. This is, they have Kareem Hunt pointed out, and what basically happens in this case. I'm going to do this very carefully so I don't run afoul of copyright laws. I'm working under fair use legal right to describe what happens in the video without showing the video in action. You just saw Kareem Hunt standing there, and what happens in the next frame of the video, I'm just going to describe certain frames of action here. He is talking to this woman right here, and I don't know how this argument starts, but apparently this woman comes up to confront him, and then there's this guy here that comes between them, and she sort of affects a kind of an aggressive counter stance toward him. As you can see, she gets closer, and then he tries to push her, and they intervene. And then what happens after that is he being Kareem Hunt, pushes her away from whatever she says. The guy in the gray gets between them, and then the guy in the gray tries to make himself a wall between the two of them, and and Kareem just pushes him away like he's kind of nothing, and then goes after her and then hits her, um, and she goes flying back, and then the white guy who was between them gets into his face, and they start kind of wrestling, and then he manages to push Hunt down to the ground. And then there's some other guy, black, who grabs Kareem Hunt from behind and starts wrestling him. And there's another black guy that's looking at there's a new blonde girl that comes into the picture that goes off with the other group around the corner. I don't know if it's an elevator or whatever where this occurred. And then there's this other black guy that comes up to the white brunette that was in the dress right here. Okay. And then, as you can see, and he's trying to say something to her, all right, and pushes her away, and then she says something to him and moves closer, and then what happens, is that as that's going on, I don't know what's going on or what's happening on the other side of that wall, that hall, right? But whatever happens, this is the occurrence is all of a sudden she pushes him just as some else comes flying out, and then he knocks into him, and then he basically crashes into her, and she gets knocked to the ground, and it's this weirdest situation. I mean, that I will say one thing. What it looks like is clearly alcohol was involved. I mean, as I play this out, based on what I'm seeing and describing to you, and then replaying it in my head with sound and everything else, imagining what would happen, and looking at their body language, it looks like all these folks are one thing: drunk. Why Kareem is in this situation, I don't know. This didn't happen recently. This reportedly this video surfaced from an incident or something that happened earlier this year. I have to go to the TMZ website and see exactly what the situation was. I'm waiting for my memory to clear here, because TMZ released this video 23 minutes ago. This was a Cleveland hotel back in February. They said the incident was previously reported, but the video is just surfacing. So again, this opens up that same Ray Rice style question. Did the NFL have this video? Did they prevent it from being released in some kind of way? Did the commissioner see this? If so, was the commissioner involved in it's not being released? All these, what I'm just saying to you, are guesses. I don't know. They may well have not seen it. If the NFL says they haven't seen it, then hey, there you go. But it's obvious that this is another sticky situation regarding domestic violence, in the league, and I say that the league needs to police who its players hang out with. That's the only best solution to this that I can see right now. I'll see you.